Hide away.
Great morning. Great morning. Great morning. Brianna, great morning. TST Wins, great morning. Janice, great morning. Amanda, great morning. Let's go. Share. Marquita, great morning. Let's go. Love Tiffany, great morning. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Great morning. Share. Let's go. Share. Let's go. We are warriors. That's who we become. Hey, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Share. Let's go. Yes. I am Bruce. I am who I'm meant to be. Yes. Yes. Let's go. Share. Yes. This is me. Let's go. Yes. Oh. Let's go. Share. Yes. Share. Let's go. Let's go. This is who I'm meant to be. This is me. Let's go. Share. Let's go. Great morning. Great morning. I had to let it go on a little longer this morning. Jackie, great morning. And man, today's topic is you've come too far. We got 28 people on, and I want to see that number go up, so I want y'all to start sharing this. How many times in your life have you felt like you've come so far you just want to just say fuck it? You want to just say, you know what? I'm tired. I got too much pressure. I got too much of this going on. I got too much of everything going on. And it's putting you in that situation to where you feel like you don't want to go any further. You probably sit down and you look at yourself and say, man, I don't feel like going to the gym. Man, I don't feel like, eating healthy. I don't feel like doing all of the stuff that is right. All of the stuff that we know that is right, we don't do. We don't want to do. But the things that we know are wrong, we don't have a problem with doing those things. So pretty much just wanted to tap into today to tell everybody that, and telling myself this too, because most of the times when I'm doing these talks and speaks before, we start talking about TLC and the business, I'm really talking to myself. I'm really talking to, you know, maybe some situation that I've been a part of or I've been in, or, maybe something that I done had a conversation about with somebody. And with me saying that you've come too far, that was what came to my mind. And I actually, when I was listening to the song, I went a little further because I felt it a little bit more differently today than I did on yesterday or day before yesterday or the day before then. And it was like, wow, like you've really, really come so far. I've set out a dream and a vision that by Christmas that I would be a 7-figure ring earner. And I just saw the vision right while I was just cheering and clapping and, thanking God. And I've said, you know what, you've come too far, but then you got to realize everything is going to come with something. Everything is going to come with something. There's going to be new layers of this, new layers of that, new layers of this, new layers of that. You think you've got it all figured out. You're going to think you got it all figured out. And then boom, something is going to happen. And I woke up this morning, and I've been waking up like this for the past couple of weeks, to where I would wake up in between the middle hours of 3 a.m. and 4 a.m. And I believe that in those times when I wake up like that, that's time for me to get into my word. I think that it's time for me to get into some personal development. That is when I let my mind go into, the learning process. So this morning when I woke up, I immediately looked at the time. And when I saw that the time said that it was 3 o'clock, I immediately grabbed my phone and I went to Think and Grow Rich. And I put it on. I didn't think about it twice. I didn't think about it 3 times. I just immediately put on Think and Grow Rich and I let it play. I let it play. And one thing that I heard the man say, what I heard him say was that defeat is cunning. To feeling defeated is cunning. It's a lie. It is something that it is one of the biggest trickeries, to where when you start to feel like you've been defeated, to where you start to feel like you've lost, to where you start to feel like you can't go further, to where you start to feel in your body, in your mind, in your soul that you have lost. You just gave up. But see, when you say to yourself, I'm not a quitter, I'm not going to give up, I'm going to continue to fight, regardless of what happened on yesterday, regardless of what they said about me last week, regardless of me losing that job, regardless of whatever it was, when you continue to keep fighting, nothing can hold you back. See, that's the whole thing. What we have to start understanding is that we've come too far. Wherever you're at in your life, I don't know where you all are, but I know where I'm at. And where I'm at, I've come too far for me to just quit. I've come too far for me to just throw in the towel. I've come too far. I'm so close. I'm so close. I'm so close. And see, you are so close too. You are right there. You are right at the tip of where you're supposed to be. But guess what? You know the thing is, do you know what it is? You're about to let defeat slow you down. You're about to let the defeat slow you down. You're about to let the trickery, cunning lies slow you down. You're about to let the situation that happened on yesterday slow you down. But let me tell you something. When you realize that you are so much bigger, when you realize that you have so much power inside of you, because see, listen, there's always 2 people fighting for you. It's always the devil and God fighting for you. Always. They always playing a game of tug of war. They're always playing a game of tug of war about you. And those are your thoughts. Your thoughts, whatever you think is right. So a man thinketh. Think, whatever you thinking, whatever you believe, whatever you think. And see, that game of tug of war is who is going to win? Are you going to allow the good to win or the bad to win? Are you going to allow, just because a person showed you who their true colors were, that it's going to slow you down? No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. You're just going to end it with an okay and keep it moving. It's fine. Remember who you are. Remember the power that you have. When I look back on my whole life, from when I started TLC, and I just saw something that I reposted on Instagram this morning. I saw something, and when I saw it, I said, wow, that was like 5 years ago. And then I had a conversation with somebody this morning, and I was reminded. See, a lot of people, they just look at all of the beauty of everything, and they don't understand where I came from. I ended up having to go live with my niece. My niece was living in the projects at this time, and nobody knew this because I dared not to tell anybody. Only people that knew, they were people who in the projects thought that I was just coming over there to spend the night because I would always be gone. And I had to be reminded today, there was nobody there for me. Nobody there for me when I was staying on her floor. There was nobody there for me when I had to go and live at my friend's house inside of his basement room. You understand what I'm saying? Living out of my bags. But I didn't let that defeat me. I'm talking about, y'all probably would never know what it feels like to have bags of clothes, to where you got to dig inside of those bags. Your clothes ain't even ironed or nothing. And you got to dig outside of those clothes just to get up to go make some things happen. You don't even have no dresser. You don't have no TV. You don't really have no privacy. So it was like, man, like I was really, really down, bad down. And it was just like, I had to crawl out from that. And somebody could look at me and say, oh, you got it all together. No, I'm far from perfect. I was down bad. And everybody laughed at me. I was a joke to so many people because I would be drunk all of the time, to the point to where people would just have stories and they would get on the phone and gossip about me the next day. I was down bad. I didn't even know where I was really going or headed. Nobody knew that I was depressed. But guess what? I always believed that I was going to come out of it. I always believed that there was the light at the end of the rainbow. I always believed if I kept continuing to fight, that I can go to my next level. And Lord knows, when I was offered this opportunity that I do right now, I never knew that I was going to go to where I'm at right now with this. Because you hear about so many different opportunities. You hear about these work from home things. You hear about all of this stuff. And for a person that has never, ever done this before, or you even thinking that you're not even capable of doing it, and you end up being successful with it, it becomes a passion to you. It becomes something to where when you telling your friends about it, they thinking that you trying to reel them in, but you really trying to show them like, bro, if you get this, do you know what could happen for you? Do you know what the possibilities are? Like, I never dreamed or believed that I would be going as far as I've went with this one opportunity. And that's why I'm trying to tell y'all, you've come too far. We've all come too far to quit and to give up now. Wherever you at right now, because I can feel it. It's not just me. I wrote on my other picture, I'm the martyr. I am the person, the example. I am the one that has to go out there and experience the pain, the trials, the tribulations, to come back to tell so many people. I got to be the guinea pig, and I know that I am. So at the end of the day, what I'm telling y'all is this. If you're trying to do something and you've been trying to do it for a long time, you come too far to quit. If you're trying to do something and you really, really serious about your next level, and you really, really serious about it, don't let it go. Don't let those cunning ideas, thoughts, or visions tell you that you ain't come far enough. Today is the day. Today is a whole new day. We started the 30-33 all over again. So guess what? If you lose weight on the 30-33 round, now you got a chance to do it all over again. Now you got a chance to really, really lose the weight. You got to get focused. I got to get focused. There's some things that I need to work on for myself. Like I tell y'all all of the time, I'm not perfect. A lot of y'all really, really made me feel good. When I check my DM, I seen so many people sending me messages. They saying, man, are you all right? Are you okay? What's going on? I haven't heard from you. No show. What's going on? But then I had to realize it's like, man, y'all listen, it's a big responsibility. It's a big, big responsibility to be able to get up to do this show. What makes it seem so easy to y'all because it comes off so effortlessly. But the truth is that it's not easy. It's not easy. You have to be well conditioned. You got to be well groomed. You got to be on every level. You got to be in a different state of mind. And I missed y'all too. But today I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. So guys, we're about to go ahead and get started. Y'all already know how this thing goes. Y'all need to drop those questions down in the box. Drop those questions down in the box because we are about to get lit. Drop those questions down in the box so we can go ahead and get started. Good morning! Let's go! I'm super, super, super excited for everybody because I know what's going on. I had to lay down. See, when I go through a situation, I have to get in peace. I have to get in a quiet place. And when I got in this place this morning, all of the answers started coming to me. I'm about to get ready to go higher. So with me going higher, I have to be ready. I have to be more conditioned than I am already. My team is excited. I see the energy from different people, like different people on my team have contacted me and said, you know what, listen, I'm about to turn up. And I'm like, really? Like all of this happened within yesterday. All of this happened within yesterday. So now I'm just like, wow, like this person is excited to get back in the business. This person is ready to build back up their team. This person leaving a message inside of the group chat. All of it's happening all together. So I know that I am moving in a spirit to where I have to be focused. Guys, when you get higher on your levels, you have to be a little bit more focused. You got to be a little bit more focused. Certain things that you used to do, you can't do. I had a conference call with my friend. I had a conference call with him yesterday. I was asking him some questions. Matter of fact, let me read to you. Hold on, I'm going to read it to y'all because I want y'all to understand what his accomplishments were so y'all won't think that I'm just making up stuff. Hold on 1 second. Hold on. Yeah, this is my friend. And for my friend to have this big opportunity like what he has, hold on 1 second. I don't know what's going on with this internet. My internet is the worst right now. It's definitely McDonald's. Here it is right here. So y'all listen to this. This is my friend. It says announcement. Tower Investments Incorporated is pleased to announce Brandon Dixon as the firm's first African American president. Hold on. Philadelphia-based firm is valued at $3 billion. The firm's founder, Bart Blasting, said, I trust that Brandon will continue to grow the firm, and he will also continue to be an amazing, dynamic leader. Congrats to our new president, Brandon Dixon. Did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that? My friend has now become the president of a $1 billion company. Of a $1 billion company. So I got on the phone with him and I asked him because I believe that when you have people that are in high places or you get the chance to communicate with people on a different level, you need to ask the right questions. And so my first question to him was like, does everything just change for you now? Like some of the things that you used to do, you can't do no more. Like you ain't gonna be able to go out and party like how you used to. And he was like, absolutely. Absolutely. Now you have a different outlook on people. People have now a different outlook on you. So now they're expecting something from you. Just as well as you guys are expecting for me to come on every Monday through Friday to deliver some nuggets to y'all to help y'all to build y'all business. And that's what I'm going to do. That is what I've made a commitment with myself to do. This started off to be just for 30 days. But look how long it's gone. Look how it's grown. Look how we have so much fun. Look how we cry together. Look how we laugh together. Look how we just communicate with each other on so much of a different level. So now I've put myself in this situation. Now I have to uphold what I've brought to the table. I have to uphold of me being responsible. And I have to remember, and you have to remember, everybody that's watching this, I don't care where you at in your life, you all have come too far to just turn around or to quit right now. Everybody has come too far right now at this point where you guys are. And that's just what's on my heart this morning. It's on my own spirit. And, you know, I'm just super excited. And tomorrow we're going to have a birthday party for Miss Spades. Great morning, Miss Spades! Yes, let's drop down and get these questions because it's people been waiting. I want to see who's been waiting the longest 4 minutes. Darren, King, we missed you. You're amazing. You got this. Let's go. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Let's go. Hold on. Here we go. How to push past the fear of approaching people in public. You first of all, I understand that because when you meet people in public, it should be where you start off by complimenting them. People don't get compliments for the most part. So if you want to start a conversation off with a young lady, you like her shoes, you like her hair, you like her purse, you like something, you know, compliment her. Just imagine if somebody complimented you. Oh my God, you are so beautiful. Has anybody told you that? You have to break the ice with somebody. Because remember, everybody is always on a standoffish mode because they're feeling as if somebody wants something from them. So when you compliment them, then now you can be able to start a conversation. And remember, whenever you're building your business and you're starting to get people into your business, you don't want to just throw up on them. Meaning like, you don't want to just start saying, oh, let's do this business. Da, 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 da. Figure out who the person is. Make a friend. Make a friend. Make a new friend. How many new friends can you make? Of course, they don't have to be close friends, but realize this, and this is what somebody said to me the other night. The other person was like, you know what what she said about me was, she said, I really like you for the simple fact that you are so real. You're straight up with people. And I said, absolutely. Your method of what you do with people is that you want to figure out, if I can do something for you, what could you do for me? Excuse me. How can we help each other? How can we help each other grow? And I think if you have that same mentality with everybody, to where you're offering something to them and they can offer something to you, then guess what? It works. Fear shouldn't even be in the statement. We should all let go of fear. Only thing that a person can do is tell you no. That's the only thing they could do is tell you no. If they say that they don't want to be bothered, that's fine. That's fine. Everybody's not going to say yes. Everybody's not going to be full forward, to being open to hear what you have. A lot of people ain't like that. So you got to understand that you got to say, you know what? Listen, how you doing? Where you from? Can I have a conversation? You start a conversation. What is the conversation? Where is it going? And that's what you do. Let's see who else been waiting. 6 minutes. Glad to see you today. Thank you for your transparency. So great. Morning. Yeah! Yes! Great morning. Great morning. Great morning. Great morning. For those of you who haven't ever been on my show before, a lot of y'all probably are saying, like, why is he always screaming? Why is he always yelling? I'm always screaming and I'm always yelling because I need to wake somebody up. I gotta wake somebody up. Somebody is asleep on the show. Somebody watching me right now, rolling their eyes. He talk too much. Oh, this and that. So sometimes you gotta wake that person up. You gotta wake them up and make them understand. Just because your energy bad doesn't mean that mine is. That doesn't mean that my energy is down. My energy gotta be up because there's a lot of people that need it. A lot of people that get on this show, they need the energy to be lifted. They tried getting the energy lifted from other people. They can't find it. So therefore, I have to put in my time to make sure that they can get it from me. So yeah, that's why I be yelling. All right, let's see, 9 minutes. Here we go. We love you, Reggie. Keep pushing and giving us diamonds. Jules, love it. Yes, that's what I'm going to do. 5 minutes. I missed you, Reggie. My birthday was yesterday. Oh my God. Oh, I'm so sorry. Why you didn't tell me that? Seaman Spades told me her birthday and I wrote it down. I got it wrote down right there. August 19th, Miss Spades' birthday. If you would have told me it was your birthday, I would have had your birthday written down right there too. Right there would have been written down right there. So because you didn't do the due diligence of telling me when your birthday was and you knew it was coming, I got to tell you to get off. Bye. No, I'm just kidding. Happy birthday. All right, let's go ahead and see. Good morning. How do customers earn points and life changers receive points off of their orders? Customers earn points when they purchase. Remember, they don't get the same amount of points that they would get if they were distributors. They get a whole nother different set of points, which the points are a little lower because you got to remember when a customer buys products, they get the money, they get the $20. So at the end of the day, they're not getting the full assertive points that we get because we're getting the full points. And then, okay, you said how do customers earn points? Okay, so they earn points when they buy products. Okay, and life changers receive points off of their orders. And life changers receive points off of their orders. I'm not sure if I understand that properly. I don't want to assume. Life changers receive, do the life changers receive points off of their orders? Yes. Yes. Everything that's operated all the way to the top, somebody will receive the points off. So let's just say you had a customer inside of your downline and they went and they made a purchase. Yes, I will receive the points from them if you were in my downline. So yes, absolutely. Yeah, you don't get all of the points because you're getting the money. Leo season. Love you, my brother. I love you too, Shireen. So, guys, listen, let's talk. I spoke about the wig lady last week, and I said Shireen was never coming back on my show again. She got very emotional, and this, that, and the third. So, listen, me and Shireen, we had a talk, and Shireen says she totally gets it and she understands. But then she said something to me too. Shireen told me, she said, I have some people that come on the show, and they love watching you. They love to hear from you too, and they're very professional people. So when they see me, talking with Shireen, they don't know our relationship that we have on the show. They don't know how we kick it here on the show. And when she broke it down to me, I totally understood it. And we're going to build a big, long relationship with me and Shireen. But what Shireen has to now understand is before she invite her friends and family to the show, she let them know how we get down over here. Okay, Miss Shireen, I know you always gonna be our wig lady. Trust and believe, because guess what? What if Tom Joyner calls me and say, listen, man, I've been watching your show. Your show is amazing. I want you, the wig lady, the toilet lady, and I want the duck lady. All of y'all to host your own show. You trying to tell me you ain't gonna be the wig lady on the show? Yes, you will. You've been say, all right, I'm coming, Reggie. I'm coming. I know you. I know you, Shereen. I know you coming. Everybody love your personality. So I don't want, and listen, let me tell y'all something too. Don't let nobody come tell y'all nothing about me. Don't let nobody come and tell you nothing about what goes on our show. This is our show. We have our relationship. We understand why we yell. We understand, how we talk to each other. If people say, oh, he's mean or he's rude and this, that, and the third, y'all better tell them it's all love over here. Everything that we do is all love. Yeah, we know how to have fun with each other. Don't take this shit serious. I'm talking about don't take the playing serious. We should be able to play with each other where nobody leaves offended, where everybody leaves and they say, yes, he got my ass today. That's it. That's it. Nothing else. Nothing else. Nothing that's personal. This ain't personal. We come here to learn with each other. We come here to laugh with each other. We came here to cry sometimes with each other because we be needing it. Come on, we all don't wake up on the right side of the bed. We all don't wake up perfect. So at the end of the day, don't let nobody come tell y'all nothing about our show. Some people don't even watch the show. You know how many people, I went somewhere this weekend. They was like, oh my God, girl, you don't get on his show? His show be the bomb. They be having so much fun. And then she told me one day she got on the show. Yeah. So what I'm trying to tell y'all is this. Don't let nobody stop what we're doing. This ain't just my show. This our show. Everything that we do, I invite everybody on here live so they can discuss and say what they want to say. As a matter of fact, I want 5 people to go live today. 5 people. I'm going to pick 5 people to go live. I want to see new people today. I want to hear from some new people today because I don't want the same people. Y'all got to remember, listen, y'all got to embrace other people because there's somebody afraid that has never ever went live before that be watching the show and they be saying to themselves, damn, one day I'm just going to press that live. Today is the day. Press the live button. Go live. Tell us your testimony. Tell us your story. Tell us where you've been. Tell us where you going. Tell us what you've been through. Because we know and understand that it ain't easy. So we want to grow with you at the same time. We want to grow with you at the same time. We want you to introduce yourself to us. Danny B, shut up. There go Danny B. Look, she talking about something. Well, there goes my live because she ready to go live. It's the same people. But that's how I know the show's going to be amazing. The show's going to be amazing because all of y'all watched it grow. Darren, you went live. You broke your fear. Who's going to break that fear today? I'm waiting to see who's going to go live. In the midst of that, we're going to go ahead and take some messages, some questions. Love you, my brother. Yes. There we go. There goes somebody right there. That's what I'm talking about. Watch this. I'm telling you, man. Let's go. Yes! Great morning! Great morning. How you doing?
I missed you.
You did?
Yes, I did. I'm getting myself together. I just started my 30-33 today. Like I said, I don't care if I lose 2 pounds. I'm going to do 3 products a day. I'm going to post. I'm going to do all of that. Yeah. What's up? You making me smile. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Oh, I got chills. I got goosebumps. I ain't got no questions, but it's been a minute. I haven't spoken to you. I haven't been on live for a little bit. I mean, watching your show, and I missed your show, but I'm back.
So tell us a little. Tell us your story. Tell us your story. We all got a story. Tell us your name and tell us your story.
All right, my name is Delana Gay. I live in Pennsylvania. Okay, 2 years ago, I started watching Cold Stormy, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I kept saying that I wanted to do the business. I go to Florida every year, right? Can't go this year, had to cancel out. But
You had to what?
I had to cancel my vacation.
Oh, I thought you said you had to cancel. Well, I said, well, what Corona is that? No, I don't know. I didn't know, but go ahead.
Yes, Pennsylvania's in the house. And don't mind, I work from home and there's kids here, so they're kind of talking. But I had reached out to Coach Stormy because my best friend of 40 years, she told me, she was like, reach out to her. And I did it the day that I was on my way to the airport, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, and someone did contact me, and I just kept watching Cold Stormy. My friend died in December.
Wow, the one that told you to.
She was heavy. We was friends since we were 9. I'll be 49 in October. So, I never looked at her weight as being a problem because she was always heavy. We was like this. So I kept telling her for 2 years, I was like, I'm gonna do it. And I just never did. So she passed away in December. Well, first it started out, she had a stroke August the 27th of last year. And her mom said during the stroke, she kept telling her mom, call Dewana. And that whole morning, like we always talk, like, but that day when I got the call, Reggie, listen, I was wiping off of my grandparents' obituaries on my mirror. So when I got the call, I was like, oh shit, you know? So we was going through this whole journey. She had got better. Like even when she was in ICU, and the nurses said, listen, she only responds to you, right? Like my voice, I want every day I made sure she was hoarse, everything, because I just wanted to make sure she was properly taken care of. So I remember I was out drinking on my birthday, and she called me, and I didn't, because she still had a trach and everything in her throat earlier that day. And I thought somebody was playing on my phone, so I was like, oh, you want to play on my phone? Da-da-da-da, you know? And she said, it's me, happy birthday. You know what I mean? So I was just like, oh my God, like that was the best birthday present ever. So she went to all this, like through the therapy thing, and I would go do therapy when I could with her. And it was Saturday. I took her a Christmas tree so we could decorate it, whatever, because she was still in the rehab. So she was talking about us going to Paris. When we turned 50, we was just going to go to Paris and, you know, have a good time and all that. Because she was like, I got to get this weight off, because when she was in the rehab, she had lost in the hospital and stuff. She had lost like 158 pounds. So that was good. You know what I mean? And she was like, the one I got to at least get 150 off or 200, right? So she was we decorated the tree, and she said, come on over here. She said, bitch, take a picture with me, you know? And since her stroke, she had like a little, like her one side was messed up a little bit. So she was like, let's take this picture. So I was like, oh, your skin is pretty. Da-da-da. I was like, girl, you is glowing, like glowing. So we did the tree. And then the day before Christmas, it was Christmas Eve. And I had went out and I had got her some soaps. And I told her, I said, well, listen, I'm going to go and get you some shirts the day after Christmas, because, like, I don't want to get in this Christmas crowd. You know, like, I just didn't want to. She was like, girl, don't worry about it. And I said, well, I'm not making Christmas dinner, but I'm going to bring you something and we going to chill on Thursday or whatever. And she was like, all right. So the rest of the day, like, I kept feeling like this burning in my chest all day. Because when I would get sick, she would get sick. Her mom was like, y'all just need to be gay or whatever. Like, I would go, like give her baths and stuff or whatever, you know, because she needed help. And I had, when I told her I was going to make dinner for Thursday, and then I seen her birthday come out because I play numbers. So I said, girl, your birthday came out. Oh my God, I missed it or whatever. So she was like, play it for the next 5 days. I was like, all right, I'm gonna play it. So I fell asleep, like rubbing my chest. When I say I had it like burning in my chest. But earlier that day, I skipped something. She sent a picture early that morning of me and her, that same picture she took. So I was like, oh, I'm sleep shit. I ain't getting up, you know. But then when her mom was texting me, and I didn't hear the texts. And then she called me. She's like, DeWanda, you gotta get to the hospital, you know. And I was like, to the hospital. So I run to the hospital, you know, and they put us in that little room. And I was like, when they put you in that room, it's not a good thing, you know. Then the doctors wanted to come out and talk to us and this and that. And I was like, man, like, she's really leaving me, you know. So later that day, like, she opened her eyes and she looked at me, because she always told me when she was in a coma, she said, I will always hear you cry. And I kept saying to myself, God, help her. Don't let her cry. Like, I'm okay. Because she told me she talked to God and she wanted to come back to her mom and stuff, because she took care of her family. So I was like, I said, you heard me? She said, girl, she said, I kept saying, she just keep crying. She keep crying. She said, I heard you every time. She said, I knew you was here every day because you talked to me. So when she came through that day, she didn't come through. She just looked at me. And I was like, oh my God. I said, I knew you wasn't going to leave me on Christmas Day. You wouldn't have never did that to me. So, I don't know. The next day, I went to the hospital. It was like every IV. The whole room was filled up. And the doctor, they came in and they was like, listen, like, there's no way that I can tell you, right? So I was like, wow. So I'm just like devastated. Like, I am in grief counseling, everything. If nothing is hurting me, right, I don't even care what's going on. So you go from the pandemic, then I had the flu and pneumonia and all that stuff right after. So, like, and being closed in. So I finally said, you know what, I'm going to join this, because I always was 100 pounds and I started gaining weight at 35. So, and I eat. I always was a big eater. I could eat more than her. You know, we would joke about that. She'd be like, oh, you eat way more than me, girl. And I'm like, yeah, I know, I always was a big eater, you know. And then I started feeling like over the last 3 years, her dad lives down the street from me. So I would cook stuff and I would send it, but we would talk on the phone like every day. So now I'm like, I think I seen her going into a depression and I didn't want to see it. So I didn't visit a lot. So that's on my heart still. Because I'm like, maybe if I would have, you know what I mean, did a little more, even though I was doing what I know as a friend or whatever. But, you know, sometimes you carry guilt when you shouldn't carry guilt. So, but like, after that, I was like, I'm going to get healthy, you know, because I have high blood pressure, you know what I'm saying? And I just want to get healthy. Like, since I've been taking the products, and I mess up sometimes because, like I said, I am a big eater. So
we all do.
I'm down 173. From 173 to I'm at 158. So I'm gonna just continue on, you know, getting healthy and stuff. But that's what really like push me.
Well, listen. Now you've experienced that with your friend, and you see how important it is to be healthy. You've come too far to not turn this around for yourself. Now you got to be the person that is going to do what she was supposed to do. You got to be the person in the light to now say, I'm going to lose this weight for my friend. Not just for yourself, but for her too, because she wants you to, wherever she is. Of course, she doesn't want you to experience what she went through. So you got to act as if she's your accountability partner. Pull it together, you know, and make it work. Make it work. Our health is so important to us. And the crazy part about it is that a lot of us do not focus on our health until we've had an issue, until we've been put in the hospital, or until it's just too late. So it's like you got to maintain it. Like seriously, like I said to myself, like I really truly haven't been in a mental state of mind of wanting to work out or to do anything. But now I'm about to, like seriously. And it's like I gotta really tighten down myself. So that's why when we come on the show, we don't judge nobody here because we all fall off track, but we can all get back up too. See, it's not about you falling; it's about what you do after you fall. So it's like you got to really start putting your health first. You can't just say it on the show either and then not fighting to make it happen. You got to get out and do it. You got to make it happen. So I want to thank you for getting on to share your story this morning. That was amazing. And I'm sure a lot of people felt that. They felt that, everybody has a friend that they know that's overweight, that they care about. Everybody got this friend that they know that needs to lose weight. Everybody got that family member that they know that needs to lose weight. Whether if it be their mom, their sister, their brother, their cousin, their auntie, their uncle, somebody needs to lose weight. And and here's the thing. If you care about that person, if you really care about that person, then what you should do is you shouldn't even ask them to buy the products. You should buy it for them. You should buy them the products for them. And tell them, say, listen, and so that they won't feel bad. It's like I'm losing some weight and I got you some products to help you lose weight too. And now that's your accountability partner. And then now y'all doing it together. So thank you for getting on. We're gonna get some more people to get on before 11 o'clock. I don't know if I supposed to give people an additional hour because they didn't get me on yesterday. So I'm debating on that too. So, but let me see who else is going to go live. Thank you. Get off. Bye. Get off. Bye. No, but no, she was amazing. Like that's what I want to. I want to hear other people's stories. That's what we do. We share stories here. This is what we our stories can heal the next person. You see where she came and she said her friend died. Her friend died that told her about TLC. So now, what do you do in that situation? This person brought you to the water to be healthy and died because they were unhealthy. That's crazy. We got to stand by each other and help one another. We got to stand by each other and help one another. Let me get another person that's going to come on and tell their story, what they've been through, where they are right now with the business. Don't be afraid to hit that live button. And don't start waiting until it get 10:50 or 10:51. Sheila! See, Sheila is on this morning. Yeah, don't wait till the last minute to share your story. Sheila, we want to hear from some new people. So I told everybody, I said, because I know the same people be ready to hit that live button. But now we got to hear. I wanted to hear from 5 new people. Somebody who's been afraid to go live. Thank you, Major Changes 705 for your story this morning. I want to hear from somebody else that's new, that's been watching the show and been afraid to talk, afraid to hit the live, that wants to share how they feel. Okay. Hold on. Great morning! How you doing?
All is well.
Good. Tell us your name, where you from, and tell us a little bit about you.
Hey, that's my son.
Your son made sure he got his debut on the show.
Yes, he did. My name is Charmaine. I'm from Chicago.
Chicago! Yes. Talk to me.
I am new to your show. This is my first time.
What did you think about it so far?
So far, I found it very motivating because I've been afraid to go live forever. This is
Wow.
the very, very first time.
Yeah! That's what I'm talking about. Yes. Let's go.
So I said I have to get over this fear watching Stormy last year
Mm-hmm.
go over her testimony of why she took the products, and I had just been following her, and I had been going through some things. So I said, let me try the products to see if they would help work for me.
Okay.
I was in a very toxic relationship for over 5 years. I'm sorry.
No, it's all right.
The relationship led to me and my kids being put out in the streets and living back home with my mother. And at that time, before being put out, I was a very strong, independent woman. And I decided to give this relationship a try by moving in with somebody that I thought loved me and cared for me. Only to find out that when me and my family moved in with him, that he turned his back on us and put us out on the streets in the middle of the night. And when that happened, that broke me. It crushed me. It hurt me. It just made me feel like I was the lowest of the lowest person, because I never, ever allowed myself to be weak for somebody else. And that's what I did. I allowed myself to be weak so that they could feel strong. And when I did that, I felt like they took so much power from me. So I had to watch Stormy, and I saw her strength, and I saw how confident she was when she was posting on her live. So I was like, oh my goodness, that used to be me. They used to be the confidence that I had. They used to be the energy that I possessed. So I just kept watching her. Then I decided to take the products. I started off with the tea. When I took the tea, I saw that it was working. And then they was talking about this NRG that will help send happy signals. So I started taking NRG as well. The NRG started to send happy signals, but at the same time, my mind just kept going into the negative. I just couldn't get over the fact that I was betrayed and hurt by this man. So now I am still going through the healing process, but now I'm getting a little stronger. I'm getting better. I'm taking the not the 30-30-30 challenge, the 7-day abs challenge, because I'm working to tone a little bit. But I'm also trying to develop myself personally while taking these products and going through this journey.
Wow. Let me just say this: for your first time going live, you spoke very, very well.
Thank you.
And sharing your story is what's going to attract a lot of people to your page. You gotta be transparent with people. People have to see you in that light, to know that you're real. You know what I mean? And I think that, the same thing, like the topic is, you've come too far. You've come too far to quit. Now you know what the possibilities are with this whole opportunity. All you got to do is go hard. Go hard. Like, I bet if you really, really sit and evaluate yourself, you know you can go a little bit harder than you've been going. You say you about to do the ab challenge. That's amazing. Congrats to that. And congrats to being on my show for the first time. I appreciate that.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, I saw you raise your hand that you wanted to go live. So I was like, okay, I never saw that name before. So it was more of a reason for me to just go ahead and connect you. But the truth is that I'm glad that you came on. And I don't think that things are coincidence. I think that things happen the way that they're supposed to happen. You came on the show today for me to call you out, to get on the live and to share that with everybody else. And everything that you've been through, I'm sure there's a lot of us can relate to. A lot of us have been put out, but you ain't stopped. A lot of us have been, in bad relationships, but we ain't let it stop us. Only the ones that lose are the ones that let it stop them. And that's what we're talking about. Like, everybody is going to go through something. Everybody is going to go through something, regardless of whatever it is. Sometimes you don't know the situation at hand or what's going to happen. But when it does happen, the winner is the person that gets up and continue fighting, not the person that stays down. So I'm happy for you. And guess what? Since you're new on the show, you're going to learn something today. You know what you're going to learn? Get off. Bye. 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 We hang up on you over here, but it's all fun. That's one of the elements of the show. We don't say bye-bye, thank you. We just say get off. Bye. Get off. Bye. Yeah, there's nothing else to talk about. We already know. So now we got time because I'm gonna give another hour because I owe it to y'all. I owe y'all a whole nother hour. And we're gonna get some stories today. I want you to learn today what happens when you share your testimony with people. I want people who are gonna get on and be sincere. There she go. Now I done told y'all I wanted new people, and there she go clicking the live button. I said I wanted some new people, and then she come clicking the button. I just said, didn't I say I wanted new people?
I don't know. I just don't know. Say good morning. How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I am fine.
Talk to me. What you want to say?
I am just on my way to court for my daughter.
What you going to court for?
I don't know if you knew my story, Reggie.
Tell me. That's what we talking about. Stories today.
Well, my story is that about 4 years ago, myself, after graduating from college, this was back in like maybe 2010, I wanted to go on a trip with a couple of ladies, and one of the ladies from where I live, we hooked up or whatever. Make a long story short, when I was coming back from overseas, she had 2 kilos in her bag. And yeah, and with that being said, I served a 4-year sentence over in Peru. I speak Portuguese and I speak Spanish as well. Yo hablo no perfecto también. So with that being said, I am a nurse, 2 years associate degree. Thank God when I came back, none of that went on my record. But the truth of the matter is that when I came back 8 months later, I survived that situation. But when I came back, I lost 2 parents, not 1 parent, 2 parents in 2016. Then I got remarried. And this is the month that my husband left me a year ago. Then the next month, my daughter, she's been incarcerated for a year now. She's only 20 years old. And she went away to college and got shot. And now they are charging her with first-degree felony murder.
Wow.
And nobody else is in custody. And her bond is $1 million. So when you look at me, you're looking at a survivor. I don't look like what I've been through. But I know the God of glory. He's the only one that knows. And these products, because if I didn't have these products, don't make no better.
I am not a stranger to the dark. Hide away.
Wow.
But I'm going to say to somebody, stay encouraged.
I've learned to
I
be
don't have
ashamed
to
of
be
all
God.
my
Just need
scars.
the help,
Run away.
the knowledge
Say,
to get the team that I need to build. Stay plugged in with 1,000 families. Get you a mentor. Get you some books. Do some self-development. This is a season that I've learned. And I've lost over 42 pounds.
Yeah!
And if you ain't know that the person ain't been through nothing, they can't mess with you.
You're right. You're right. They can't mess with you. Bye. Get off. I love you. Bye. We got to come right back. Come right back. Got to end it. We're going to come right back.
We are always through the barricades. dark. Hide away, they say, 'cause we don't want your broken parts.
Great
Learn to be a
morning.
Run away.
Let's go.
No one will love you.
Great morning. Let's go. Round two.
Down the dust.
Round two.
There's a place for us.
Let's go.
We are glorious.
Let's go.
The sharpest words wanna cut me down.
Round two.
I'm gonna send a blood
We're going to break the ice today. Everybody's going to get a chance to share their story today. What have you been through? What couldn't stop you? What got you going? What are you fighting for? Round two. Let's go. Let's go. Great morning. Welcome back. Round two. I'm excited. I'm blessed. I am excited. I am blessed. Hey. Oh. Oh. Hey. Hey. We are glorious. That's who we become. Hey, I won't let them break me down to dust. I know that there's a place for us. Oh, we are glorious. Let's go. Let's go. I'm gonna sing the prayer. I'm gonna drive them out. I am brave. I am bruised. I am who I'm meant to be. This is me. Look out, 'cause here I come. And I'm marching up to the beat I drum. I'm not scared to be seen. I make no apologies. This is me. Let's go. Oh, oh, oh. Let's go. Share, share. Drop those messages down in the box. When the sharpest words want to cut me down. Listen to this. Listen to this.
I'm gonna send a blood, gonna drown mine.
Listen, listen, listen.
This is brave, this is bruised, this is who I'm meant to be. This is me. This is me.
Great morning. Great morning. Round two. Round two, everybody. Man, today we're gonna be sharing stories. We just heard 3 amazing stories from 3 amazing women that are fighters. I don't even know if y'all realize that, like, guys, we don't understand the power that we have within ourselves until we've made it through a situation. We don't realize how strong we are until we've made it through our situations. How many times have you been through some stuff and you like, man, I don't know how in the fuck I'm gonna make it through this. How am I gonna do this? What is this teaching me? Where is this taking me? Why is this happening to me? Because you're being tested. Wherever you are, whatever point you're at, whatever level you are, you're being tested. You're being tested to see if you are going to quit or fight. To see if you're going to quit or fight, period. There's no way around it. There's no way around it when it comes to being strong. You're either going to be, put it like this, you're either going to sink or you're going to swim. And from every story that I heard so far, I've heard women who have swam when they were supposed to drown. Young lady friend, her friend died. Then we had another young lady who was kicked out in an abusive relationship. Then you had another young lady that went to prison overseas. When she was going through it, when it first happened, she didn't know how she was going to make it through. She didn't give up. She didn't just throw in the towel. She stayed focused, and she started saying to herself, maybe she started praying, maybe she started believing in something that let her know, that signal to her that I'm going to make it through this. Look what happened. She came through it, and it wasn't even on her record. So now she was still able to go get her an amazing job if she had to go get a job. So what I'm telling y'all is this, man. Stop letting the present situation outweigh you down. Stop letting the present situation make you feel like you are doomed. Stop letting that present situation con you out of believing that you are not a fighter. Everybody on this call right now, you are here for a reason. Whether if it's your first time coming in on my show, or rather if you've been sneaking on the show previous, today's message is for you. You've come too far. You've come too damn far. Whatever it is that you're doing, you've probably been thinking about quitting. You've probably been thinking about giving up. You've probably been just saying, you know what? This ain't working. That's when it happens. That's when the success kicks in. And it said that when I was listening to Think and Grow Rich, when you start feeling like, damn, this is too much. Damn, I can't believe this. Damn, I just want to quit. Damn. That's when the success is about to happen. When you go through something, you have to go through something. If you ain't going through nothing, if you're not going through nothing right now in your life, you might not even be human. I don't care who you are. Everybody is going through something. If you ain't going through nothing and you're not being challenged, then that means you probably a bum. That means you probably lazy. That means you content where you are. But anybody that's striving towards some type of success, at this point right now, you're going through something. Because the devil knows that you are ready for your next level, and he does not like that. He doesn't want to see you win. He doesn't want to see you elevate to another level. He doesn't want to see that. He wants to see you down bad. Like your hating friends want to see you down bad. Cardi B says something. Last night, I was watching her on live. And it was so crazy because I never really get on her lives like that. Watched her on live. And she said, you know what? You know what y'all got to stop doing? Y'all got to stop hating on people. Because what God will do is he will bless you, those people that you're hating on, right in front of you. He will bless you. He will bless those people that you throwing all of the hate on right in front of your face. And when she said that, I was like, damn, that is so true. That is so true. So if you're just tuning in, today we just sharing, maybe, okay. All right. You see how things happen? You see how things happen? Let me tell y'all what just happened. We just created Testimony Tuesdays where people gonna get on the show each and every Tuesday and we just gonna share. I want people to go live. You see how things happen in the midst of everything happening? I just created another show period for Tuesdays. Yeah, I want you to understand that. Yes, she was drunk, but a drunk tongue always speaks the truth. And what she said was absolutely true. So Testimony Tuesdays is what it is. So I want to have some new people that come on to share their testimonies. I don't want to do too much talking. I want to have new people come on, not the same people that always go live. Some new people, a person that has never ever been live before. A person that has been just trying to figure this whole thing out. Somebody who has a real story that shows that they came too far and that they didn't give up. They didn't give up. When you start to hear these stories, it just starts to blow you away, man. Because you be saying, damn, I thought I was having it bad. But this person across the street is having it a little worse. So I want y'all to feel free to go ahead and to, click that live button. I'm going to read this message down here. Hold on. Alicia. Love you. Love you too, Alicia. Thank you for getting on the show. I appreciate you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Darren, I see you press the button to go live. I'm going to go ahead and Darren took it away. So we want to get some new people. Can I get 5 new people? Matter of fact, let's go with 9. 9 new people. Matter of fact, 8. New beginnings. 8. We're going to do 8 people. 8 people that is going to drop the fear. Don't just stand there and look at me. Y'all sitting there looking at me. Even if you in your bed, lay down. We ain't going to judge you. It's okay. If you laid on the couch, if you ain't doing the 30-33 yet, and you still trying to contemplate on doing it, it's okay. Nobody's here to judge you. If your house ain't that clean, it's okay. It's all right. We ain't judging you. We want to hear your story. We want to hear where you came from, what you fought for. How'd you get to where you at right now? That's what we want to hear. We want your story to help somebody else that is on this show right now. You got a story. We want to hear it. We want to hear it. Can somebody go live? Somebody click the live button. Somebody got a deep story out there that they don't want to, that they haven't been wanting to tell, but now you got a platform to tell it. Let's hear it. There we go. Here we go. Sorry. Great morning! How you doing? I'm doing awesome and amazing. How are you?
I'm blessed. I'm truly blessed. And I'm on your show every morning, except for yesterday when you wasn't here. And I understand it gets hard. But I just wanted to tell everybody, thank you. Thank you. I have been on the product since January. And I didn't take it serious, but in March I found that I had a tumor in my left breast. And they removed the tumor, thank God. I didn't have to do chemo, no radiation, no anything. But to be working for a company, and you always talk about it, 25 years, they denied me disability 4 times. 4 times. And it was like, enough is enough. And people were saying, why don't you get a lawyer? Why get a lawyer? I'm going to spend more money for a lawyer. It doesn't make sense. And I turned to the left and I'm like, you have those products. Start taking your products. You can't go back to work, so start taking your products. And I began to take, and I was in depressed mode. And I began to take those products, and I felt amazing. I became a product of the product, and I thank you guys. I thank Jack Fallon, Stormy, and you most of all, because every time I want to give up, and I get on your show, Reggie, I kid you not, I do what you say, and when I think I can't do it anymore, and I just want to give this up because I'm not getting anywhere, I begin to get customers. People start to say, wow, look at you, look, you are a walking testimony.
Yes.
What is it? So I just wanted to say, thank you, Reggie, and don't stop. And for everybody on this line, it gets hard.
Yes, it do.
I know it does. I now am a cancer survivor.
Yeah!
And we're all taking these products. We're taking the Nutribur. We're all taking. I have everybody taking it. My sons come over. Mom, we need that NRG. I have everybody taking it because these products are amazing. And to the people people who, like you said, are hating. There's so many people, and that's what keeps me from going live. Because people are so mean. They are just horrible. But because of you, I've been cutting them off one by one by one by one.
What are they saying to you? What do they say to you?
Nutriverse again, why are you wasting your time? Everybody on here has had their bodies done and stuff. But how do you know? Why don't you try the product? And the majority of them look like whales. They look like whales. They look horrible.
Right.
You're hating on me because I'm trying to move to the top. Not trying, but I am going to the top.
Yes.
I am going to the top.
Yes.
So, thank you.
Yes.
Say thank you. And it gets hard, but I'm not going to stop. I'm not going to stop. I'm going to keep moving.
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. When you discovered that you had cancer, what was that like?
You're used to hearing about someone else.
Mm-hmm.
When I went for my first mammogram, they told me something was wrong, and I'm big, okay? I thought it was fatty.
Hey, what are you doing? No, I mean you can't do that on this show. This is not OnlyFans. Keep the camera up, but right there, not down, up a little bit, right there. Okay. Hey.
Okay. But when I found out, I was shocked, and the doctors, they were coming. It just seemed like everything was happening so fast.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like, God, I can't take this. Like, will you slow this down? I couldn't take it. I even tried to put the surgery off. And the doctor said, we can't. Your cells are aggressing really, really fast. I was in a dark space.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know if I was going to come in, but God is so good. Because my surgery was March 5th. And at the end of the week, that's when the pandemic hit home. Everything shut down. So God is good to me. And I know He's placed me at the right place at the right time. Because things could have gone left. So I'm grateful. I was just in a dark space. And I have 3 kids, 5 grandchildren. And how do you tell your kids that you might not make it? Because you don't know what tomorrow looks like.
Wow.
But God is truly amazing. He's truly amazing. And He's placed me right here with you guys for a reason. I got to change people's lives. Because someone helped me. So I have to do right.
Yes, absolutely.
I'm good, no chemo, no radiation. Only thing I'm taking is Nutriverse, my bike, my life drops, everything TLC. They told me I had a heart attack at 40. I'm 51, I'll be 52. I had a mild heart attack. It just seems like every time I try to take 2 steps forward, I get knocked back even further. But I'm going to keep moving.
Wow. Wow. And see, that's the thing. But one thing that I hear, you didn't say it, but I can hear it, is that you kept fighting. You didn't stop. You didn't give up at no cost. And you're a fighter. And see, that's what other people have to understand too. As despite of what they told you that you had cancer, despite that, everything, you got rid of everything. But you never ever once laid down and just quit. Do you know that there's some people that would just lay down and quit? That they'll say, oh my God, I got cancer. That's it. And they cry all day and they don't do nothing. They don't want to feel like they need to exercise, feel like that they can win. They feel like they've been defeated and then they stop. But that's not your case. That's not your story. Your story is that you're strong. You're a grandmother to some kids. And now they looking at their grandma as a fighter. And that's amazing. And I appreciate you for getting on the show today to share your story, because I know that it's going to help somebody else out there. Somebody else is out there just listening and they're going through the same thing. Something you said, they're experiencing something that is the same. We are all connected together by pain. And see, the pain that you're going through or went through is now about to help somebody else. You just by you going live today, somebody is saying to themselves, like, man, I could do that. I could get on there and tell my story. I can get on there and let people know what I've been through, because with me not telling my story is what's hurting me the most. Because when something has happened to you, or you've been in a situation and you know you need to tell somebody or you want to talk about it and you don't, it fucks with you. It fucks with you. So, but when you can share your story, and then what makes it even better is that we're all strangers. So nobody can judge you. Nobody's here to judge nobody. We're just here to share our stories and to help one another at the end of the day. So I'm excited that you got on. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Continue to keep watching the show. But you're right. Get off. Bye. You're right. You're absolutely right. She was smart. She was absolutely right and smart about it. She was like, I already know what comes next. Yeah, you already know. Thank you. Bye-bye. Let's see who's next. So y'all, if y'all just tuning in, we are doing Testimony Tuesdays. I just came up with a new title for Tuesdays. People will now get on Tuesdays and share their story, because your story is the reflection of somebody else and what they're going. Hello? 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 Ma'am, we can see you. Yes, you. Hello? Hi. I thought we had another wig lady. Hello? Ma'am. Hello? There's another wig lady, y'all. Hello? Okay. I got to cut her off. I don't know what she got going on. But I thought we had another wig lady, y'all. Another wig lady. Y'all already know we got two wig ladies. And then Shireen was the second one. We got to see what is going on. So let me see if some more people will go live. I see Darren is waiting to go live. Darren, we're gonna get you, but I want to get some more new people that are watching the show. I see you, Darren. I got you. We want to see some new people go live to share their story. If you are on the show right now and you have never shared your story online with anybody and you want to tell us your story, we want you to go live. Not just to hear your story, but we want you to get rid of the fear. Hold on. Drop the fear. Today is dropping the fear. Dropping the fear. Testimony Tuesdays.
Hey, Reggie.
Hey, Miss Williams, how you doing? How you doing?
I'm doing good.
Awesome.
I got some interesting news yesterday, but I'm doing good.
What news did you get? Tell me.
I'm doing good. That I have to have another colonoscopy. I have to have surgery again. They want to test to see if I have, if things have progressed from irritable bowel syndrome to also colitis or Crohn's disease. And, I was telling Danny B, it was just like, I know that people will be blessed by hearing my story. I've had 5 colonoscopies now within the past 6 years. And that's when I was sharing the last time I was on that the products didn't work because I have a lot of stuff going on. So like you said, it wasn't that it didn't work. I was just having intestinal issues. But now everything has seemed to calm down, but it's been hard. And I love coming on your show because you motivate me. I was talking to my team yesterday and they were just like, well, we need to check on the nerve damage in your abdomen now and make sure that it hasn't got worse. to make sure that it hasn't gotten worse, and they need to do a medication check. But it's been interesting, to be in pain every day and to go through that depression and anxiety on top of everything that's going on in society. It's been challenging, but the products is helping me. And I did tell my doctor, like, I'm detoxing. She was like, okay, but are you going to the bathroom every day? I said, yeah, I'm going to the bathroom every day. That's not the problem. But, and just to continue to share with you guys, like, they was like, okay, we need to make sure you don't go 6-7 times a day. So they had to try to slow some things down. But Reggie, it was to the point where they had to put me on a 72-hour hold about 5 years ago. And for those that don't know,
what's a 72 hold?
A 72-hour hold is a medical hold and it was an accidental overdose. The pharmacies didn't make sure that my medication was together, so they consider that a suicidal ideation is what it's called. So I was placed on a 72-hour hold for depression and to do pain management and things like that. So
wow,
it's been, yeah.
But you smiling.
I'm trying not to cry.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Because I'm still here.
You still smiling.
Because I'm still here. Because I'm still here. I'm still here. That was probably one of my darkest days.
You don't got to be afraid to cry.
Well, being my mom's second oldest, I'm always the strength for everybody else. And to go through this by myself, and at first my son was a...
You're not going through it by yourself. You're not going through it by yourself. You're going through it with all of us.
Yeah. And I just wanted to tell you, like, I thank God for this show. Because, a lot of times I don't have the energy and the strength to get up. I have to take off work because I'm in that much pain. And we talked about my surgical team. We talked about that. Like, you have to get the strength to get up, like, even in pain. You can't, like, just lay in a bed, because then that makes it worse. I have lost 16 pounds, which they was totally excited about that. It was like, so what are you doing differently? I said, I started taking some detox stuff.
Yeah! Yes!
So the surgeon was like, that should help with your colonoscopy, because that's how all this started. That's how all this got started, is they found a polyp that was... I don't even have anything, but the polyp was actually bigger than that. It was about that big.
Wow.
They removed the polyp that big. Yeah, because I was bleeding. They didn't know why. And when they went in, I kept saying something's wrong. And a lady doctor was like, let's go in and take a look. And the guy that did my surgery, Dr. Brown, was just like, it's a blessing that we found it. He was like, because you could have been gone. So that was the second incident that just led on to all the different opioids and medication and pain management. But yes, I'm still smiling, because I thank God that I'm still here. And you don't know, like, how much my mentor that's in LA told me to plug into you. And I was like, I'm going to do it. And it's just a blessing every day, because on the days that I'm either in the bed or I'm not able to work, it's like, let me tune in to Reggie, because I know he's going to give me life. He's going to say something, either I'm going to laugh, cry, or something's going to go on. So I just wanted to tell you thank you, because it's been a journey. And to get that news yesterday that I need to have another surgery just to make sure, because it's like the pain has kicked back up again. So it's just like, look, let's go back in and make sure. So I participate in the 30-33 as much as I can. But when you have that much nerve damage in your abdomen, she was like, realistically, unless you have surgery, you may not lose your abdomen, but we want you to keep going. And that's is something that I always hear you say, is just keep going, keep going, keep going. And that just really, even when I'm not on the show or when after the show ends, I always hear you say, just keep going.
Just keep going.
So even if I'm just able to walk, then, I'll do that. Or if I'm actually able to get up and exercise, then I'll get up and I'll do that, because it just gets to a point where it's just like, Erica, you can't lay here. You can't, the option to give up, that's not an option. Like, you have to keep going.
It's true.
Oh my gosh. Like, you have to keep going. And I just wanted to say thank you. And I hope that something that I said today will just encourage people to.
Everything that you said is going to encourage somebody.
Yeah.
For them to know exactly everything that you're going through and what you've been through. That's why I'm doing this for now on. Because there's a lot of people that are afraid to share their story. And it's somebody here that is experiencing something of what you're talking about. Or somebody who's going to watch this video is going to be experiencing something that you're talking about. And we got to be able to be real with people, because see, most of the times we on social media, we just posting the good shit. We ain't posting the bad stuff. We ain't telling them. Yeah, we not telling them about the bad stuff that happened, and you took a loss with this, and you pissed off about this and that and that. Come on, like, for real.
Yeah.
So now you're about to really touch a lot of people in a different way. And that's why I say you're not going through it by yourself. You're going through it with all of us, because we listening,
I appreciate
we
that.
feeling it.
Yeah.
And we sympathizing with you. Like, should we be sympathetic, or should we be just like motivating? Like, you know what, sis, don't feel like that. You're supposed to keep going. That's it. Just keep going.
Yeah.
Because when you start putting too much sad energy on stuff, then now you walking around sad. You creating sad environments and all of that kind of stuff. Stay positive. Yeah, stay positive. Keep going.
Yeah.
Nobody's
I
perfect.
appreciate that.
Nobody's perfect.
Yeah.
Nobody's perfect. I'm not perfect. I still got my own shit I deal with. Trust me. Trust me. That's why I said, it's not easy to get up here and to do this every day. Just every day get up here, and I got to have this energy like that. Because if I have that energy, people ain't getting on. They're going to be like, I got to go somewhere else. They're going to be like, I'm good today. Or they're going to be like, you know what, your energy was a little something today. What's wrong?
It's a little off.
Yeah, it's a little off. And they not coming to get no off energy. People ain't coming to get no off energy. So I'm glad that you were able to share your story. I appreciate you. I always see your name when you come on. And I'm glad I got to meet you. But thank you so much. I appreciate you. And you definitely know.
I appreciate you, Reggie.
Thank you. You know what time it is, though. You do know.
Bye.
Bye. Get off. Bye. Get off. Let's see who else is here. Okay. I think the new wig lady is back. She said that her Wi-Fi was messing up, so we're going to see.
Hello, everyone. I'm straight up here now.
Oh.
Our Wi-Fi is acting like Burger King this morning.
So you got better Wi-Fi now?
I'm using my in-app my phone.
Okay. How you doing?
I'm doing awesome, y'all. I'm doing so great.
Tell us your name, where you from. Let's talk. You from where? Hold on. Wait a minute. Wait. You just ready, ain't you? You already, ain't you? You from where? Go ahead. Oh my God. She done got on with this internet. Hello? Her internet done got on messing with mine. Here we go. This internet is crazy for me. There we go. This Instagram is always doing this. Okay, hold on, y'all. Let's get back on here. I swear I can't stand this Instagram stuff. It will just hang you up, and now I missed the whole show. Now I gotta wait for them to accept me back. Let's see. Hold on, y'all. So we are back. I don't know what just happened, but because of the internet, I had to start all over again. So hopefully everybody gets back on. I don't know if it was her internet that messed up mine, but it is what it is. This is what happens when you're dealing with Instagram, and they just made me lose the whole show. Joy, great morning. Yeah, so I'm glad you guys came back on. I appreciate all of y'all. If the young lady that just went live with me can go back live again, let's do that. But in the meantime, we got somebody else that wants to go live. I can't wait to hear her story. I guess we can. Hello.
Hey, what's happening?
How you doing?
I'm good.
You got some good internet over there.
I know something.
Talk to me. Tell me what's going on.
What's happening? The first time I came on, I was in a tire shop, and you were seeing my shoes, and you hung up on me. It was like, you can't come on with that. But I've been watching you ever since. You know what I mean? And I'm trying to get comfortable with getting on live and telling a story, or telling my story rather. And I just haven't gotten there yet, man.
Yes, you are. Yes, you have. You're doing it now. You're doing an amazing job right now.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
What is you doing over there? What is going on? You a key clerk or something? You make keys?
No, I work for NASCAR, so I make cables, communication cables.
Yeah, NASCAR. Okay.
I put these little resistors onto these boards.
Okay.
Make them sound right, so they can hear the pit crew when they're driving. Yeah.
Oh wow, you got an amazing job.
Yeah. It don't pay though, Reggie.
It don't pay.
It don't pay. So that's the reason why I joined TLC. One of the reasons why I joined TLC.
What is your story? Tell us your story. What have you been through?
All right, so a couple of years ago, I used to travel a lot with NASCAR, right? So I traveled, and I went to Vegas one year, and I came back, and I had this massive ass fucking headache. Like, I don't know where it came from. I mean, it was just pounding. And about a year before that, my mom had a stroke. And after her stroke, all she kept complaining about was headaches. When we take her to get checked, and whatever the case was, it was that she had some kind of tree-looking thing growing, so that would cause, a stroke. So I came back from Vegas, and I had this high blood pressure, and she told me to go lay down. She was concerned about it. I went and lay down, and I called the doctor, and I went to the doctor. And the next thing they was like, "Oh yeah, you have high blood pressure." So ever since then, I've been on high blood pressure medicine. And then a couple of years ago, my mom passed away, and that clue needed to change my life, because we African Americans, and we deal with high blood pressure, diabetes, all kinds of shit that we don't really need to.
Right.
See, I grew up on Cersei TV. I don't know if you know what that is.
You say what?
That's like Cersei tea. Cersei.
That's Spanish?
No.
Cersei tea?
Cersei.
Cersei.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were speaking Spanish. Talk about it. Because you tried to say it all professional. I grew up on Cersei tea.
Yeah, I was trying to say it so that way you understand it.
Okay.
I grew up on that, and I remember how that, made me feel. So I started taking the IASOT, and that's exactly the same feeling I got. And I was like, oh, okay, so if you clean out your body, you feel good. Because I've always felt good as a child growing up. Because she would give that to us every Sunday. So I start taking it. Let me tell you, Reggie, I forget to take these damn fucking blood pressure medicine they give me. I forget to take it now.
You should.
Like now, I don't even feel like I need it because I've done the 30-33 before, the last one that just finished, and I lost weight. Man, I'm getting there. Let me tell you, I'm getting there.
You look good.
Yeah, man. I'm trying to. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to live long. I got grandkids. I just turned 50. I was on my vacation in Vegas working out on the balcony. I didn't even go nowhere, Reggie. I just took some me time. You hear me? Because I've been listening to all of y'all, Coach Stormy, you, Boss Lady. I've been listening to all of y'all on the reg. I just put on my Instagram. And
you're excited over there. You done knock your glasses off. You got the spirit.
Taking care of yourself is one of the best things in the world.
Yeah, you look good. You look good.
The TSE, you know what I mean? Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that till getting on these products and listening to you guys. Listening, really keying in and listening.
Yes.
I haven't gotten anywhere with the business yet, but I got anywhere with it.
But see, that's the thing. Everybody has their different way of learning. Just because you haven't gotten anywhere with the business part of it yet, the best part is learning the products, how they make you feel, what the products have done for you. All of that stuff is what's going to take you further with the business, because now you can passionately speak about the NutriBurst. You can passionately speak about the tea. You could passionately speak about the NRG. You could passionately speak about this stuff. So when you can passionately speak about it, it's not like you selling it to nobody. It's like you just speaking from your heart, from why people would need it. Because now anybody that's having a conversation with you, that you can just refer a product to them. And then, if you got it on hand with you, all you got to do is say, here, you know what, you might need this because this is the situation what you going through. And I had a friend, girl, you basically a story, giving a story. So once they can see it, then now they can say, okay, yeah, I probably do need this product. And then it turns into the business part of it, but not rushing it. See, that's what you got to understand. Some people coming into this, and I was one of those persons. So I know you come into it and you seeing everybody making all of this XYZ money, and you like, shit, I want to make that money too. But then you realize that it has to go from your head to your heart before you can start making the money. It has to go from your head to your heart, not from your head to your pockets. It has to go. You have to really have a love for what you're doing. You got to really know the products. You got to really be able to speak about the products if you want other people to now come in. Look, I mean, if it was that easy, everybody would be winning. But the thing is that everybody doesn't want to be patient. Everybody doesn't want to go through the process. Everybody doesn't want to trust the process. But when you start trusting the process, that is true, that it truly can happen for you, then that's when it's all going to happen. So you're not doing it wrong. You're not doing it wrong. You're not. You're not even at that place to where you probably said you're really ready to go hard with the products. You're probably just trying to figure out how you could actually get rid of your high blood pressure. You're probably at the point where you just want to just be healthy right now. You got your money coming in from NASCAR and you doing all of that. You taking the products and you probably saying, you probably even haven't put in the energy, the real energy and the time to build a business with Total Life Changes yet. See, that's what I'm saying. And that's when it's going to come. That's when everything is going to happen. When you say, you know what? It's all or nothing. Let me pick up and call some people and tell them to get on this launch call. Let me call some people and tell them to get on this opportunity call. Let me call some people and tell them, listen, I need for you to be a part of this 3033 with me. Not telling them, you're not asking them, you're telling them. And then now they're saying, what you need me to do? I need you to get these 3 products and we're going to be accountability partners and we're going to win this thing together. I'm going to lose some weight. You going to lose some weight. Then now that's when a person has came into your business and then now they're using the products along with you. And then now y'all working together and it feels good because now y'all working towards one goal and that's being healthy and losing weight. It's not about you just trying to sell them on, oh, we finna make all of this money. The money is going to come regardless because now watch this. Y'all focused on just losing weight. Y'all focused on just being healthy. But guess what's happening? Y'all becoming walking billboards because everybody who knew y'all previously or who know y'all, they're going to start saying, how did y'all lose that weight like that? Y'all sharing y'all story on Instagram, on Facebook, on whatever website you use for your social media outlets. And then guess what's happening? Boom. It's happening for you. It's happening for you. It's happening for you. I know for a fact that some amazing things are getting ready to happen for me because I'm going through so much. So once I go through it, then I know what's on the other side of it. So the same thing goes with you too. You're going through some things with your blood pressure, all of that stuff. You haven't put in the full energy to build a business with total life changes, and it's going to happen. All you got to do is learn the products and share the products. Don't try to keep selling people. Share the products with some people. I just said something to somebody today on the show. I said, listen, if you really, really care about somebody and you know that they need to lose weight, you should go inside of your pockets and buy the products for them and give it to them as a gift. Imagine what could actually turn into something when you give it to them as a gift. You understand what I'm saying? So it's a whole big difference. It's a whole big difference.
Because that's damn near the gift of life right there.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
That's damn, because let me tell you, Reggie, I have never, my kids have run track, played football, their whole life. Now, load up the car, drop them off, set up everything for them. That was my workout.
Right.
I ain't believing that shit.
What made you start working out?
My workout.
What made you realize? What made you realize that you needed to work out?
Well, one, I sit for hours at a time.
Doing that?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
I do like 30 of these cables a day, and there's different cables that actually work with. So I actually have to sit here hunched over for hours at a time. I mean, I work from home now, but I normally work at the office.
Right.
But it's just like I've been sitting, gaining weight just for years, just getting bigger and bigger and bigger. You know, not extremely, but that caused me to get that blood pressure high. So my mother was my mother was thick, so I believe that contributed to it. Mm-hmm. So my thought process was if I lost the weight, my back would stop hurting, all this arthritis would stop fucking flaring up because I'm getting older.
Uh-huh.
My pressure would go down. I said, what could it hurt? Got up every morning, worked out, take care of yourself. Then, you kind of combat what's going on with you medically. That's really my thought process. So that's why I started with 30, 30, 30, and 30, 33. And I did that the whole month. And I'm on to the second one. And if they come up with a third one, I'm going to be on my own one if y'all don't come up with one. I'm going to be on my own 30, 33. You know what I mean? Because this just feels that good. That good. And I feel that good.
Got you.
So that's where I'm at, Reggie.
Well, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. Keep continuing to fight. That job you got, that thing you got going on, it looks like you got to be in a very quiet place to concentrate.
I listen to y'all all day. I just hit play and I listen to y'all all day. You hear me? Anybody that's live, I just click, boom. I'm on it. Sometimes I be listening to two of y'all at the same time.
I thought you was a locksmith over there doing keys and shit. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. You telling me the names? A what?
Melt wires. Melts wires.
What? Show us that. Look, we learning something, y'all. Look at this.
That melts wires.
How? What is that? What is that?
Soldering iron.
Soldering iron.
Yeah. So I actually
Show us how this works. Show it. Teach us something right now.
So in order for me to take a resistor off of here, I would have to take a tweezer and put my glasses on so I can see that little resistor right there. One of those little resistors, I gotta take those off, put on one of these. That's another resistor. Each little one is a resistor. So they're very tiny. It's very hard to see it on a lot.
Oh.
But yeah, that's one of the things I do on my page. I do pad printing. I'll go into the office and do pad printing and things like that. I put logos on the radios. I put these stamps on. These logos right here.
Yeah.
I put onto the head cups so that when you see NASCAR drivers, they're walking around like this. We do those.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So I mean, this is great, but it's just sitting all day long. It's sitting and being focused. So I had to do something different in my life that gets me to moving. And that 30 minutes a day is great. It's
wow.
Great. It gets me going.
Wow. Well, thank you so much.
For turning us on to this program. Don't stop what y'all doing. You hear me? Don't.
Nah, we ain't stopping.
I'm trying to do the same thing you guys are doing to a different crowd of people, but don't stop what y'all doing, because if it wasn't for y'all, getting it, my hairdresser actually introduced me to y'all.
Wow.
Yeah, she's been in my ear for a minute. Like, girl, you gotta get on these bikes. Girl, you gotta get. I'm like, man, shit, I ain't whatever.
But then you did it.
As I got closer to 50, I was like, well, let me try them out. And I tried it, and first week, Reggie, I was in love. I called the back. I was like, yo, you gonna need to sign me up? Cause yeah, I'm on it. I like the feeling. I like the company now. The company of people that I can get on, and it's always something positive. There's never no negative bullshit.
Right.
It's always something positive to uplift you. You know what I'm saying? You don't get that from your friends and your family. So this 1,000 family, y'all been the best. Y'all been 1,000. You hear me?
Thank you.
Fucking 1,000.
Thank you.
Y'all gave me another 50 years that I'm looking forward to.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
Pick me up, but I love you, Reggie. I watch you, and I listen.
Bye. Get off. I love you too. Bye. Get off. Over there burning up them people's shit. In that living room, smelling like bombs and all of that. Nah, I'm just kidding. Nah, but her story was amazing, man. Her story was amazing. I love what she had to share. Like, look how we meeting other people, y'all. We meeting other people. We're hearing other people's story. And, you know, other people are sharing, you know, what they've been through and how they're continuously going and moving forward. Who else is going to go live and share their story? I want to go ahead and bring you on. Let me see. We got someone else to go live, so we're going to go ahead and bring him on. Okay, he's taking too long to connect. Let's go to another person. Okay, let's just hope and pray that our internet does not shut down when we bring this lady on from Alabama. Hello! You shut down our whole internet.
I know, I get crazy.
Talk to me. Tell me what's going on. How you doing? Tell me your story.
Well, first of all, thank you for letting me on your platform.
Okay.
And I enjoy your show.
Thank you.
Yeah, you might wake up call, but I'm related you part of my wake up call in the morning. You will wake up and win.
Yes.
Anywho. My name is Christy Allen from Alabama.
Your name is what?
Christy Allen. I'm from Alabama.
Okay, Christy.
Yeah, I'm participating in the 33 challenge this time. Our team is called Lose It to Win. So y'all come follow us. Follow our journey.
Lose it to win. I like that. I like that.
Yeah, but anyway, the process changed my life. I had a car accident and I wasn't able to do anything. I mean, I was going through a lot of aches and pains, couldn't sleep at night, and when I was introduced to this product, the Brew Tea, yes, and the Nutriverse has changed my life. I tell you, I sleep like a baby now. I don't have all these aches and pains. I'm down 40 pounds.
You lost 40 pounds? You lost 40 pounds?
I've lost 40 pounds and kept it off.
Yeah!
Not being able to do anything to working in a plant. I work 50 hours a week. I'm ready to push TLC and give it my all. I'm telling you, I've been so afraid to go live. But you done gave me courage to do it today.
Wow. So you haven't been going live?
No.
Yeah! Exactly. So now you're going to start going live and sharing your story with so many people in Alabama and letting them see what the
In Alabama, I'm sharing my story with the world. People need to hear it.
Yes.
I was going to doctors for my insomnia now. I sleep like a baby. I mean, I have a lot of energy from NRG and the Nutriverse. I mean, it's probably changed my life literally.
Wow, that's amazing.
It's like a better quality of life. You can't buy it.
No, you can't.
Yep.
Yep.
I have a lot of energy now, and I'm better in my 50s than I was in my 20s. I mean, I'm living my best life health-wise.
Wow, that's amazing. And what's your favorite product that you like to use?
Oh my goodness, I got so many favorites. I probably got 30 products at the house. Probably the Nutriverse. Not making health claim. This is my testimony. I suffer from allergies ever since I was a little girl, and I haven't been sick in almost a year from taking this every day.
Wow, and this is not a medical claim, guys.
Not a medical claim. It's my testimony.
You crying?
Yeah, because I'm just so happy. I'm so happy. I feel good, you know. I'm so happy. I feel good. I pray for this. I pray for energy. I was always tired. The energy helped me with that. And this right here is a game changer right here. Charge your night sleep, you know, help you with pain management.
So you've been having pain too?
Yeah, I had a lot of pain. The pain, I mean, a lot of days I don't even have any pain.
Wow. Wow.
I cut my hair off to show y'all how fast it's gonna grow from taking our products.
You cut all of your hair off?
Yeah, it was long. I cut it off last week.
Wow. I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
I'm very, very proud of you.
But I know fear and faith can't reside in the same place, so I'm gonna be fearless from now on out.
Yes, you're gonna go live.
Step out of my comfort zone. Yes.
You're gonna start going live and sharing your story with other people and sharing what the products have done for you.
Yes.
Good. Good. I'm proud of you.
Thank you, Reggie.
I'm very,
Thank
very.
you for doing the show. You helping so many people. I want my son to start tuning in.
Tell them to tune in.
I will. I'll tell him.
See, this is.
I mean, y'all stories relate somewhat, you know, and y'all around the same age, and he can just learn so much from you.
This is the responsibility that I have. To see people come on this show because of what I've started. that have these stories is why I have to keep continuing to be more responsible. I got to keep continuing to fight. Like, God is showing me so much stuff that y'all don't even know. Like, I got so much of a big responsibility that y'all don't even know. And I'm just able to build this thing with all of y'all. Like, this y'all don't understand. Y'all don't know. And I didn't realize it until yesterday. Until yesterday when I wasn't able to do the show. So thank you. Thank you for getting on. Thank you to everybody that gets on the show. But we got to keep going. We got to keep fighting. We got to keep growing. Every day, everything that happens to us is not happening to us. It's happening for us. Remember, we have to share our stories with other people so therefore they can learn and grow. There's a lot of people that are afraid. They are afraid to get on live just to speak. Y'all breaking the ice right now. Look, we already got it figured out. It's Testimony Tuesdays from now on. Cash App Fridays. You see how everything started with a vision. Everything, something has to happen for something else to happen. That is where I'm at in my life. Something has to happen for something to happen. And what I don't want us to do is wait for it's too late that we begin to be healthy then, when we need to start now, today. Yeah, we got dance off Fridays now. Like, it's growing. But it took for me not being on the show on Monday for Testimony Tuesdays to come about. Something has to happen for something else to happen. Thank you for getting on the show. You already.
Thank you for allowing me to get on the show. Hey, after multiple times, I finally got just to get on. I thank God.
Yeah, and I'm glad you got on. I appreciate you. I appreciate you so much. Make sure you on every Monday through Friday.
I do. I be on there.
Okay. All right. So you know what's up next, right?
I know. Bye-bye.
Bye. Get off. Bye. Get off. Yeah. Something has to happen in order for this to happen. It's so crazy, y'all. I don't even think y'all understand. What happened is this show was all started by a mistake. This wasn't planned. This wasn't something that I planned to do. This was something that somebody sent me a DM. And when she sent me the DM, she started talking me to death inside of my DM. And I said, we are not about to do this. We're going to go live. Ended up going live. She didn't get on. And I said, no more DMs. That's why I say nobody DM me anymore. I'm not reading it. Anything you need to talk about, we're going to talk about it live. Then it went from doing the show Monday for 30 days. I wanted to do it for 30 days. Then it went on to keep continuing to do it. Then it went to Cash App Fridays. Then now it went to the dance contest. Then now it goes to Testimony Tuesdays. Look at all of the stuff just happening. Everything had to happen in order to happen. I was talking to my friend Marquise. He knows about something that happened with me with this weekend. And I told him, I said, I'm still trying to figure out what is the meaning behind it all? What is the meaning behind it all of everything that is happening? And now I'm understanding as I go, as I continue to keep fighting, everything has to happen for something else to happen. The universe is going to test you. And depending on if you would have failed, meaning stopped or quit in the middle of what the universe has tested you on, you won't go to the next level. You won't see what has to happen for you. When you look at things differently, things will look different. So you got to understand that everything that happens ain't bad. Sometimes it's just trying to take you to another place. So I'm excited for a lot of us. I'm excited for everybody that's here this morning that came on. The show ain't going nowhere. I'm not going nowhere. I just know I got a bigger responsibility. And that's the crazy part. And I was able to understand that just by looking at my friend Brandon. We two party animals. And now look at him with the blink of an eye. Now he's the president of a $3 billion company. A $3 billion company, my friend. I got to post him on my page because I feel like if you really, really respect somebody, you really, really, happy for them, you will celebrate them. And I want to celebrate him because now I just have to. That's an amazing accomplishment for somebody. And I'm super, super proud of him. I'm proud of, seeing him elevate. And when we had that talk last night and I talked to him, I said, man, some things you just can't do no more, huh? He was like, no, I can't. $3 billion company. President, my friend. Excited for him. I'm excited. You are a blessing to us all. Keep doing what you're doing. Yes. 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 Thank you. Can you explain how to use points to place orders? Absolutely. So in your back office, you can go into your back office and purchase up to $500 worth of points. Those points are basically so when you get to place an order, whenever you place an order for anything, you don't get any red flags on your credit card because sometimes you get the red flags and then it holds you up from making your purchases. It holds you up from, hitting your ranks, all of that other stuff. And you're able to transfer those points on the downline. Once those points are in your back office, it's going to give you an option to place an order with your points, and you can do so. So whether you don't have to use your card. So you can always just buy additional points, have them sit in there so you don't have to use your card later on. Or if you needed to transfer points to somebody to place an order so that the points can roll up from them all the way up to you, then that you can do that too as well. All right. Let me see. Hold on. These people took away all my excuses today. Coach Craig, go live. Hit the live button. Go live. When somebody say something like that, I want to hear them say that. She said, these people took away all of her excuses. I told y'all, we have to have these conversations. Everything is not always a rah, 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 party, 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 party. We got to sit down. It's almost like counseling. Literally, like for real. We don't realize we need this. We don't realize that we need this. We need to release. We need to have some type of release. Great morning! How you doing? The baby is looking at, who is this crazy man? Hey, I'm not no crazy man. How you doing, Coach Craig?
I'm good. Yeah, these people, I sometimes will doubt myself and think, like nobody really cares, or maybe I can do the business a little bit later or whatever, but there's excuses. I don't wake up with pain. I don't wake up, from cancer. I don't have any of the challenges that they have. So why am I only doing a fraction of the work that they're doing, So how can I fix my mouth to say anything about anything when I need to be thankful that I have way less obstacles than they have.
And see, that's the thing. That's the whole thing. That's why I'm doing it. Because until sometimes we don't move until we're able to identify with other people, until we're able to see that other people are moving on and they're doing stuff. And then now you feeling like, oh, I got it. What's my excuse? Why am I taking so long? Yeah, why am I taking so long? Why am I not winning? Why can't I go to my next level when this person right here is going through way worse than what I'm going through?
Yeah, and then sometimes it's like God will check me like you want some of the stuff I gave them. Okay, so be quiet and get to work.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. So I'm glad you got on. Your Wi-Fi look like it's a little bit Burger King, so I'm gonna have to say goodbye. Bye. Get off. Bye. Get on here with that Burger King Wi-Fi. Ain't even working. The baby doing more talking than you. Nah, I'm just kidding. Nah, she was Coach Craig comes on the show a lot and I love her energy. I'm glad that she spoke up. Hey Sib Beauty, how are you? That's a nice Avi picture you got up there. Who wants to go live? Why y'all so hard-headed? What?
What's up, Reggie?
Why y'all so hard-headed?
Cause that's what we do. Me and Sam about to do our live. It's called the Duet Mom and Daughter Show.
So I'm gonna ask a question.
She's gonna interview me.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, how do you feel about these products?
Come in the camera so Reggie, you know he likes to see you.
I'm saying, how do you feel about the product? She gonna say, I feel real good about this.
How you know what she gonna say?
I did it yesterday. I said all the plans.
Show on your notebook. Oh, here we go. She took notes of all the 38 products in here. Look.
Yes, look, I'm gonna show you all.
What did it say? Promote TLC.
He says scribble scrabble.
Oh no. God,
Where's the lotion drops, Nutriburs, Infinity Oil,
come through.
Slim Paste,
Come through.
and the Queen,
Okay.
Alleviate Quick, Honey Drops,
Amen.
Cachuli,
Amen.
Double,
Amen.
Energy,
Amen.
Lemon Tea,
Come through.
from PM,
Come.
from AM,
Praise the Lord.
Green Tea,
Come through.
Matrix,
Period.
Delgado,
Come on. What's that?
Melody Clouds, Life Drops,
What you said?
Life Drop, Life Drop,
Hello.
Help the Life.
Ooh.
She can read.
What?
She reads almost on a 5th grade level. What you talking about? Sam on the 3rd grade.
This book is like it has all third grade. This is from my library from 2nd grade, and I'm going to 3rd grade. I'm 8
She 8. But she's ready. She got questions.
and Matrix,
Yes.
vanilla powder, bug milk smoothies.
Yeah.
He was on live with this girl, and she helped this girl make her smoothie.
Amen.
And she did not put Matrix. She put all of them.
She put Kaza.
She put Chaga, Nutriburs,
The Matrix.
the Matrix,
It was so good. Her kids was eating it up.
and now vitamins.
Sam, do you know what time it is? You do? I love you, Sam.
Thank you.
Ask her his birthday, remember?
When your birthday?
She said, "How to get you money." She said it before we got on
And
here.
then I'm gonna just leave you alone and let you do your job and get some money. Cause I gave you some $150. So I'm trying to know when your birthday so I can give you some more.
My birthday is April 11th.
All right. Come.
So always remember 411.
I'm about to write down in my notebook. I ain't gonna forget. I know what the page is. Right here. I'm gonna put it that way.
I can't make this up. So my story, Reggie, is we got a group together for our South Carolina Boston, baby.
What's going on in South Carolina?
We got some TLC ladies out here with our bones up. We got a boot camp. We got a photo shoot on August 29th. Yes, Lord, because I done went from a size 20 to a 12, honey. Oh, yes.
You wear size 12
I wear a size 12. Yes,
and you was wearing a 20?
I was going to a 22. I was a high second from being 300 pounds at 5'3".
Wow.
Amen. Amen. God is good. I love you. See, when I talk to people, I ask you that question because when I'm approaching somebody, it's like that devil come in my ear like, don't really say nothing. You know what I'm saying? But I'm on the conquer that. We going in the park this Saturday. We going to promote our boot camp. We going out here with our cars. We going to just approach people. And I got 5 women that's ready to take off. And it's because of you, Reggie. For real. You tell me with the T. She said, what, girl? What's the T? You better get up and open your mouth. And I'm remember what this baby tells me. If your mouth is open, you're rich. If your mouth is closed, you're broke.
Somebody back there. Y'all make sure ain't no killer in your house.
Oh, that's my son.
Oh,
He come, he know Mr. Reggie too. Everybody know Mr. Reggie.
what's going on, son?
Say, what's up?
So listen, I'm making sure ain't nobody about to kill you back there now. I thought a killer was in the house.
Oh,
Cause he don't get on camera no more. But when he get rich, he gonna get on that camera. He gonna be living in New York City.
New York City, she's trying to say.
Yeah, I bet he gonna be living over there. And guess what? My brother is. My mom, he said, let's go to Myrtle Beach. I'm with my mama. She said no. And look, I'm trying to say, we got the same color on right now.
Oh yeah, she pointed that out.
We got the same color.
We do.
I was like,
She did.
I noticed it. I was like, oh, we got the same color on. But it don't have love.
That's okay.
But that's okay. I'ma let him be. But we got the same color. I'ma just let him be.
She said, cause that's my coach.
That's my coach. He my coach. Coach Reggie, Coach Stormy, and Boss Lady. And those are my 3 coaches. You, Coach Stormy, and Boss Lady. That's my coaches. Those are my 3 coaches.
Okay.
And I'm trying to get online with them, but they get on with 1,000 families. So I let them be, because you can't request on 1,000 families. But guess what? We requested on Boss Lady. We did that.
Well, I'm gonna make sure I let Boss Lady see this video, and I'm gonna let Coach Stormy see this video.
And Coach Stormy, she was trying to get a golf cart card because they were going golfing. We saw the video. It's on her page.
I'm gonna let her know. I think she had too much NutriBurst.
I think that's the case.
I think I need the same amount of NutriBurst she had too. I think I'm gonna have to. I gotta drink some more NutriBurst or something, cause I need to be crunk as this right now. Like I'm gonna have to start taking 3 NRGs now.
Yeah, Reggie. And now my daughter, Reggie, remember I told you, I had to borrow the money. And I told a group of my ladies on my team, I started digging in my team, like you said, started calling them, setting up meetings with their team. And I said, let me tell you something, don't tell me what you can't afford. Don't tell me that.
Don't tell. Watch, I'm going to say this. This was at PE on the wall. It said, don't say I can't. Say I can't. Don't say I can't.
I just took my next shot. I'm trying to get like you.
I can't. I bet y'all can hear this because I put this TLC thing on Instagram. And my mom said, I bet y'all gonna wake up now. So I bet y'all can hear this when y'all sleeping. Cause you cannot say I can't. You can say I can.
Sam, because of you today, I'm going back to the gym. I'm going to the gym. You just gave me energy.
She's running with me and the gainers now. She stay home. But I started noticing getting into stuff. She was being a little defiant. And you know, the spirit told me, he said, take her with you. I leave her home. Take her with you.
I'm a
So
girl.
now she take her little pocketbook
I pack my little purse. I
with
put
water.
with water. I put hand sanitizer just in case if somebody touch me. I'm gonna say, here you go. Put some hand sanitizer on. All you can do is wave. The doctor said all you can do is wave. You cannot do this. Hi. You can only wave. This is what my mama said in her Zoom. 6 feet, please. 6 feet, please.
Period.
And guess what I'm doing when I go back to school? I'm getting 3 hand sanitizers, masks, gloves.
Talking.
No, come here.
She's talking.
She played us.
Okay, when she finished.
You in trouble.
Yes.
You in trouble. What did you do?
Tell Reggie
What did you do? You in trouble.
what you did. Don't stop talking now. Get lit. What you did? What happened?
Oh.
What you did? You better tell Reggie what you did. He's talking to you. You gonna hang up on him. This, see, this is. So I told her, see her go over. Pay attention to what just happened. This is what I explained to you about when you decide to be defiant and you listen to the wrong voice, and the enemy tells you, go ahead and do so and so, Samantha, and you listen. I said, and every time the Lord always shows up and you get caught.
Now you got caught on TV, Sam.
And then you caught in front of Reggie, who I told you I was gonna let him know what you do.
What did she do?
What did you do? I'm waiting to hear. The people waiting to hear. No tears. Because you made a choice. And you got caught. And this is what happens in real life. You make a conscious decision to do right or do wrong.
Now, what did you do, Sam? Tell us. We're not going to be mad at you.
Sorry, Reggie, the phone, Instagram, somewhere, it cuts your thing out. It just turn your phone off.
Yeah.
You gotta keep hitting the screen.
Yeah, it be doing that to me too.
I know. She didn't want you to hear me do fix and correct. And this is what I've been doing with her lately. The enemy has really been riding her. To just, she's a child. I understand that. But I want her to let her know these decisions that you make and want.
Why are you crying, Sam?
Because she don't want you to see her in a bad, you know what I'm saying?
Sam, what did you do? You got to tell me, Sam.
He's talking to you. You're not in trouble. We just want to correct you as a family to let you know you have to make better decisions. What did you do? He asked you before I go look and see what you did. Talk. Because this is what happens if you go in a store and you steal something, you are publicly humiliated. Because they're going to walk you out and that's humiliating.
It's okay, Sam. Tell us, what did you do? We're not going to be mad at you.
They're not going to be mad. They're going to say, we want you to do better and make better decisions.
What happened? Yes.
So talk to Reggie then. If you don't want to talk to me, talk to Reggie. What you did? I'm about to go. So what did you?
Hello. So Sam's phone is froze. We got to see if Sam's going to come back. Her phone froze. Sam has been a bad girl. Uh-oh, she's back. We got to figure out what happened so we can help Sam. Sam is a good girl. But we also know that kids that are good can be bad too.
We back.
We back.
She admitted what she did. Tell her.
What did you do, Sam?
You gotta talk with that same energy with Nutriverse. Let's go.
Yeah, talk with the energy for the Nutriverse.
You know what you did. Let's go. Tell Reggie. You told me. So tell Reggie what you did. Huh?
We got on the same color shirt now.
Come on. He's not gonna be angry with you. He just wanna know so he can talk to you. Stop.
What did you do, Sam?
Tell him.
You
messed with his Chewy. My son takes to Chewy.
Oh my God! Sam, why is you messing with people to Chewy? Why did you mess with his to Chewy? You got your Sam, you love the products that much you mess with. Is you stealing people to Chewy?
Yes.
You stealing to Chewy?
What you said? Talk up so Reggie can hear you.
You said you didn't eat it. So what did you do with it?
Probably his bathroom is messed up. So he came in here and said, you know, Chewy is thick and it makes a mess. Like, and so he said, she needs to come and clean this mess up now.
What were you doing with the Chewy? How come you can't talk now, Sam?
He's busy. Come on
Now you always talking with a lot of energy. Huh? Sam, you always talking with a lot of energy. Tell us. We're not going to be mad at you.
Accountability. This is what Reggie making you do. Have accountability for your actions. Whether it's good or whether it's bad. You have to have accountability.
You were stealing his Chewy.
Yeah.
Why were you stealing his Chewy? You trying to gain some weight? Sam? Okay, now if you don't talk, I'm not going to bring you on the show no more. Because you always talk to us.
You better get to talking.
I'm going to put you on a month punishment if you don't tell us what's going on.
I did that. I put her on a punishment. That's why you weren't saying her. Because she loved, I'm telling you, she get up and she will brush her teeth. She tell me, come on, you got to get my hair together because I got to be ready for if Reggie picked me, right? But I told her when she did something else, and I told her, I said, you know what? Since you love Reggie so much, that's your punishment. I said, you're not getting on the show. You can't have the other phone. I said, because if I go in Reggie DM and tell him what you have done, he's not going to be pleased. He's not going to be pleased. And
what did you do, Sam? Tell us. You don't want to be on the punishment for the show. I don't want to put you on the punishment. So tell us, what did you do?
You better hurry and talk because Reggie limited. His time is limited. And what else? Talk.
You opened it to Chewy? Huh?
And she put water in it.
You opened it to Chewy and you put what?
So he can hear you.
Why did you do that? You wanted to see what it looked like? Huh? What did she say, Mom?
All it was, talk up so Reggie can hear you.
It was.
Dark green.
Oh, you thought that it was green?
She thought it was black.
Oh, so you were doing a science project with the Chichui?
We can't hear you talk like a big girl.
I can't hear you.
Every time you go in like high school, they let you do like science stuff and
I'm picking it out. You're not nervous. You caught. So listen and talk.
So you wanted to do a science project with the Chichui? You're gonna be a scientist?
yes.
With the Chichui, you starting a project?
He asked you a question. That means you gotta answer.
No.
No. Don't cry, Sam. We're not mad at you. You're not going to be on the punishment, but you can't steal your brother's Chichui.
Okay.
Don't steal.
Ooh, thank you. Please talk about it.
Sam, don't steal. Because you're not going to like it if somebody steals something from you. Don't cry. It's going to be okay. You can't do science projects with the Chichui. It's expensive.
Very.
You got to get some clay.
She have all of that, Reggie. She have that. She have slime. She have Legos. And when I tell you Samantha has stuff, my husband figured out what she really like, and we buy it. And we buy it like by the bulk. So because we want her to activate her mind. We know she has a lot of energy, right? But I say you can't go in your brother's room and touch his stuff. That's his personal space. He has a job. He buys his own products. He's 16. You understand?
You can't steal your brother's stuff.
You can't steal his stuff and think it's okay. You can't do that because he really works hard for his money. So I'm teaching her that even though you think it's little, it's big. Because he don't appreciate when he go to his room and go to look for his stuff and it's missing.
And Sam,
the first person he look at is her.
What's the brother name? Jamar. She didn't mean to steal your stuff.
I know. I used to do the same thing. It's just like, I just tell her that, just tell me. Because I know she, like, I had Nutty Butters and she left the box under the bed. I know she did it. Tell me you did it.
Ain't funny.
It's funny. I know you did it. Just tell me you did it. Like, I don't care.
Tell your brother sorry.
It's okay.
Oh, see? He not mad no more. None of us mad. But you can't be stealing. You can't be stealing.
This is the principle. I'm embedding the principles in her.
Let me tell you why she did it. She had too much NutriBurst. Huh? We got 30 seconds, y'all. We gotta go. See y'all later. Bye. Amazing show, y'all. We gotta go. See y'all tomorrow. Same time, same place, right here. Bye-bye. Bye.